anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe
too much can be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bombs. Pipe bombs. Pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bombs. Pipe bombs.
I have no idea why, but today I just feel like an aborted fetus. I don't know. You know, I would have kept his hand if it was an island instead of a plains. Mostly because I'm a badass like that, but yeah, I'll stick with my stalker. Because nothing screams creepy and magic player and overweight, never seen a woman like Invisible Stalker. Well, he's white something. I'll give it away. He's white-red. Whoa, crazy. It seems all I run into now is white-red decks. Ever since it took over ISD block constructed, white-red has been all the rage with all the kids out there, you know, all the cool kids. You know, and I always have to worry about rolling Trembler in this instance. So I'm gonna wait to put out my Invisible Stalker until at least turn 4. That way it'll be a 3-3, and wow, I did not mean to do that. Well, I didn't watch out for rolling Trembler, which is a bad idea. If he has it, it's an even worse idea. Please don't have it, sir. Yes. I avoided making a horrible misplay. And again, making a misplay based on a card your opponent may or may not have after not watching his previous matches, I don't know if you can exactly call that a misplay. And what I like so much about my homunculi is that I don't have to do anything with it until I need to. You know? So I can either keep them sitting back or not sitting back. It's all good in the hood. So I'm guessing his plan here is to sit back. I'm just gonna keep going in with the Invisible Stalker. I think if I just keep running in with that, barring a blasphemous act, I really don't think that there's much he can do. But just for the hell of it, I'm gonna tap down his creatures. Do you know why? Because I can. It's funny to me. You know, because when you get to the finals, you kind of think that you're so damn good that you have it all wrapped up. And to be completely honest with you, that's the kind of hubris that makes presidents, you know, that makes them bad presidents. My president is black, my Lambo's a Jew, and I be goddamn if my rims ain't you. I could do a couple of things here. I could just go in with the Stalker, sit back, tap down creatures, and then attack. Hopefully my guy turns into the, you know, he flips, and I can get it in 6 points, which would put him at a number in the single digits. I think this game is pretty much over, though, barring a Miracula, which is Latin for miracle. It's where the word comes from. And if you believe me, you're a fucking retard. Okay, so I sack both I tap both of those guys. It doesn't make sense to make a 2-2 right now, to be honest. What's he gonna, I don't care. Flip, 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 flip. Yes, he flips. And I win the game. The crowd goes wild. Yay. God, that card would be so much sicker with Liliana. I'd sacrifice it, and then I'd actually be able to cast it without needing black manners. And I had some good stuff coming up too, so I can't argue. Red, white, red, white. What do I do in red, white? Well, Bonds of Faith isn't exactly the, my top choice in cards here. Not to mention the fact that since everything he probably has is a human, Slayer of the Wicked probably is also useless. But the problem is, the things I have to choose from aren't exactly much better. Why am I oh, okay, yeah. I want to add the, when you go up against white, red, white, green, white, white, not white, blue, but against those combinations, you want to try and mill them, because it can cause a shitload of damage to their entire deck. I mean, they have no card drawing unless they have, like I had in draft one time 2 Mentors of the Meek, and it's the only reason why I won, but green-white has absolutely no card advantage whatsoever. It's based primarily on top decking and just having enough shit-ass creatures to win the game. So, oh, I remember passing you. Yeah, that was a smart idea at the time. Well, let's slow him down a little bit at least. It won't stop him, but it'll slow him down. I have a slight issue though. None of the cards I currently have can be cast, and none of the cards I currently have are very usable at the moment. And he's white, green, red. Great. That's even better. You know what that means? A bunch of crap I really am not in the mood to deal with today. So I'm basically getting run over by a 1-1, 2-3. There hasn't been many times in my life where I could say that, but oh, why didn't I counter that? That was a lapse in memory right there. That was one of those times where I'm just like, I'm not going to pay attention to what's going on in life. So I'm going to just kind of sit here and not an F6, oh, Gavin Township, yay! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Gavin Township. Annoying as hell and faggots can be. Gavin Township. I'd like to thank the Shuffler, by the way, for this fine game of which they have bestowed upon me. Great. Lots of creatures. I'm dead this turn, by the way. Oh, great. You're about, what, 3 turns too early? Well, at least I get to see 2 more cards in his deck, and I'll guarantee you they'll both be lands, knowing my luck. Let's mill him for 2 just to get... Oh, he has a Midnight Haunting. I remember passing half these cards. That sucks. Well, you know what one of my favorite shows is? Survivor Man. And they didn't have a ton of episodes. It was on for like 5 seasons or something. And yeah, he's won the game. He could just sack one of those things. Oh, Rally the Pheasants, even better. Rally the Pheasants, I should have I know. Whatever. At least he told me now he has a Rally the Pheasants, which means absolutely nothing. Avacyn's Priest is useless. But then again, so is the rest of my deck. My sideboard cards are completely useless against... Although, I do have a... Yeah, that actually might work. That'll help in my somewhat mill strategy. This opening hand, on the other hand, won't help with my somewhat mill strategy. Especially that swamp. When you open up with your... Out of 17 lands, and one of them's a swamp, and you just happen to get it in your opening hand, it's a bad omen. It's a very bad, bad omen. Okay, so I don't have a Delver, and I'm drawing Instants, which is good, but no Delver and no Invisible Stalker, so there goes win condition 1 and 2. Oh, but like I was saying, God, I feel like a fucking abortion today. No, that's not what I. But I like watching Survivor Man, right? Because, you know, I live where there are no trees. So, I would think that. I mean, like, shit, I can go into the fucking jungle and survive on my own for 7 days. I don't know, I just feel like I could do that kind of thing. It's not weird at all. Great! That's exactly what I wanted to draw in this situation. Exactly to the T of what I wanted to draw in this situation. I did not want to draw anything else but that one card right there. Oh shit, I just saw something really badass. What if you get, instead of using Scab, what is it called? Ruminator? Scab, like the Super Scab, like the 5/6 flyer dude? Like, blue-black is going to be so fucking insane when Dark Ascension comes out, because of Zombie Apocalypse and Liliana and the fact that zombies are badass and whatnot. Okay, what could I do here? I can bounce a creature. I don't know why I played that. That was a very poor idea. Playing that was very bad. Very, very bad. That just didn't make any sense. Why would I do that in this situation? I mean, I used up all my mana, which means I can't rebuke anything. Not that anything has haste in this set. In Innistrad, I mean, in the next set, they'll have cards with haste, but the fact there were no cards with haste in this set, isn't that kind of weird? And that's game. Bar none, the best card in the entire set that you can possibly draw. You know, it's the best card that you can have. It's the best mythic, I think, that's playable. It's the two best playable mythics in Innistrad, Angelic Overseer and Garrick. Because what's the arguably best color combination in Innistrad? White-green. Not only that, but I mean, humans are easy to get, easy to find, and if you're playing green-white, it's kind of hard to, you know, if you're playing white-blue, for example, like, I had one chance to get rid of that Angelic Overseer, and I wasted it by playing a Demon Hail Hallbrook. Because essentially right now, I need the mana to bounce. I need to bounce it, and I need to rebuke. And chances are, he ain't gonna play that without rebuking. Or like a double bounce, where I just bounce both. But no, he's definitely going to play the human and be, oh good, just throw in the Gavinry Township for shits and giggles. God, I hate Angelic Overseer. Hey, at least I could tap it down for a moment. That's always a nice secondary prize. Regardless, I've lost this game. There's absolutely no way to beat. See, right there. If I would have 7 mana, I could have stuck the Bonds of Faith on the Angelic Overseer and still given myself somewhat of a chance of living. But since I A, don't have the mana, and B, not smart enough to make decisions like that, I can't do it. So, I'm just going to give it up to Angelic Overseer being the best mythic that you could possibly have in a deck. To the point of where there are only 2 cards. I can't even say that. There's only 1 card, really, that could deal with an Angelic Overseer and a human on the board, and that's blasphemous act. And I'm, oh, goody. Well, if I had 8 mana, I could bounce it, and I could bounce, oh no, he has 2 humans. Doesn't even matter, to be honest. So I'll just concede, take my packs, and good game. Tell him that he's a bitch, that he picked a mythic, and I'm out.